So when you first get on, it's going to have a screen that's pretty much black as if you're taking a new measurement. In order to get to the analysis, what we want to analyze, we're going to click this patient button here, and that will bring up a list of names and patient IDs right here. So you just need to select whatever one it is. The beginning should always be whatever the study name is, and then the end is the ID. So today, let's go to exercise training 4 right here. I'm going to double click on enter, and this pulls up the different options. So you can see PLM right here. I'm going to double click once again on PLM just because that's what I'm analyzing this time. And now I have the different clips that I can choose from. Typically you'll just work from one of these, work from the top one, PLM1 or what FMD1 or something like that. So we double click and that pulls up the screen. Alright folks, we are going to do the PLM 1 second average, which is if you look on any of these graphs, it's going to be this section underneath. I think that this one doesn't actually have it doesn't have any labels. Okay, that's okay. But the 6 seconds all the way, it will go all the way down to 65 seconds. So this part is going to be 1 second averages of just the blood velocity. So the way that we're going to do that is first finding the subject that we want. We decided ET4, and now we're going to click on PLM because we're analyzing PLM. So double click, and now I'm just going to choose any of them that are not labeled with a BL. BL standing for baseline. So let's go to, we'll do PLM 3, double click, and now we have this image. I need to click clear for my mouse cursor to go away, which allows me to use this scroller here. So using this scroller, this is really important. With these 1 second averages, or 1 second averages, we need to start from the beginning of these clips. So any of the PLM that's not baseline, we're going to go all the way down until we get to 17 seconds. So the time on this right corner, the side right here says the total length of the clip, and right before the colon, there's a colon in the middle. This side tells us what is at the end of the clip right here. So whatever's right at the end, that's what second it is right here. So we want this end to be 17 seconds, so we're gonna go scroll left all the way until we reach 17. By doing that, we'll have the timing line up so that we have accurate measurements for the kick, or in this case, the movement of the leg, whatever that is. So 17 seconds. And now we're going to do what you've done on baseline before, just starting at this point. So we will click measure, and we're going to scroll this top right one. We're scrolling, and we're going to move this cursor over. It's a little difficult to see. We're going to move it until it lines up. This one you'll have to be a little bit more precise on than for the baseline, because the baseline automatically stops. But it should be right over that dash. And once it's over that dash, so you see it lined up directly right there, then we're going to turn this knob to get us to the other line right here. And now that we've highlighted this line, we can move it. So we'll move it over to the beginning of the clip. So now, as you can see, we have this time, it's 1 second here. This time will be what shows up on this right corner. So that 1 second average is 32.95 centimeters per second blood velocity. With these numbers, we can round up to the nearest tenth, so 32.95 would become 33. Yeah, we can just put in that number. So now if I were coming right here, this is going to be my 6 second. And I will put in 32. Oh, sorry, we decided we were going, we decided that we are going to round up, so it's just 33. There we go. So now you can see 33. All right. After we've put in that number, then we can now scroll. The easiest way I found is to scroll until these lines match up, and then to turn the knob to switch it to the other line. That prevents the numbers from getting jumbled, and you always know which one you're dealing with, and just helps keep you on the right dash. So now we've moved from this 1 second to this 1 second average being what's shown. We'll look to the top right and we see that it is 28.65, so we round that to 28.7. And we'll put 28.7 here on the Excel spreadsheet. And we'll just work our way down. There's no need to do diameter measurements for anything besides baseline. The baseline measures will be used for the rest of the PLN analysis, and that is our ultrasound analysis. Have a great time! Great. Now, as you're finishing up, it's a little scary to shut things down and close things up, but we want to make sure everything's left in proper place. So, for Excel spreadsheets, we're just going to do file and save, just like you normally would. And then you can exit out of the document. Don't be scared, it will be okay. Once you've saved it on there, it should be just fine. If you have any concerns or questions, then feel free to ask Dr. Gifford or leave it up. The next thing to remember is for the ultrasound. The ultrasound, we are simply, so we have everything pulled up as you can see here. We just finished our analysis and plugged everything into the Excel spreadsheet. We're just simply going to hit the on-off button. Everything's already saved in here. So when it asks you if you really want to shut down, you can click shut down. And that should turn off the machine for you. You'll hear it quiet. I think that's a verb. Yes. And then you can close this and make sure the ultrasound is in a safe place, which it should be. It should just be in the corner by where you're analyzing, but just make sure it's tucked away and not in anybody's way. And then you're set.